What's up, everyone? I am Ernest Dove of the Dove Report. Let's talk sale once again. Another reliever is gone. The New York Mets trade Brooks Raley to the Philadelphia Phillies for two lower-level prospects. Depending on the sites that you respect and follow, it looks like only one of these players was even in the top 30. You could argue neither was, depending on the websites, but let me give you the gist of some of the information, what they have. It kind of, again, it looks like David Stearns type acquisitions. Let me get into it. You have the pitcher, Luke Gabrish. Sorry if I mess up the pronunciation. What do we have? Another one of those guys, 23 years old, right-hander, mid-90s guy. He's been a starter. High K rate guy, 11.72 Ks per nine. And then, of course, 4.48 walks per nine. It's just yet another kind of live arm, high walk rate, high K rate guy, 5.15 ERA, and I believe would be the Sally League, which from the Mets in Brooklyn, it seems like more of a pitcher's league. You want to have better stats than that. But my thing about Luke Gabrish is last season combined between low A and high A, he is repeating a level. Last season, his ground ball rate was over 56%. So far this season in the first half, it's dropped all the way to 44%. So even stereotypically, could the Mets do something to get the ground ball rate back? Certain types of pitches, arsenals, you know, the whole sinker thing, two-seamer, four-seamer. The Mets are going to, I'm surely, change his arsenal a bit. So I'm curious to see, can we get back to targeting a ground ball rate for this pitcher? Could that help? Should he be a starter? Could he be a long man? Could he be a future pen arm? Maybe it comes down to the ground ball rate in my initial reaction kind of assessment and analysis. Then you have the outfielder, kind of another one of those Stearns type guys. He's a bat on ball player. He literally has 0 home runs so far this season, so obviously not a power bat. Defensively, he can play all 3 outfield spots. His walk to K ratio is 30 walks, 31 Ks. That is a really good as far as a 423 on base percentage for him this season. So that's what you're getting. You have an outfielder, kind of bat on ball, like the guy or the kid they got in the Peralta deal as well, who has an incredible 70 walks to 40 K season. There's another smaller version of that now in John Spikerman, the outfielder here, who's also a speedster. So you have above average speed, plays all 3 outfield spots. Not much power at all, but again, bat on ball. Does that already project the form of a ceiling of a utility player or a 4th outfielder perhaps? Another form of a lower level version of Nick Morabito perhaps? Maybe. And then again, with like a Luke Gabrish, does he become a form of a Pintaro type kind of long man? Those are some of the stuff with random Mets-centric kind of comps for him. I want to know what you guys think. For Brooks Raley, who obviously is 38 plus years old as a rental, but he was so successful this season. My only question is, could the Mets, throughout all of these trades so far, could they have instead gone for maybe one prospect in the team's top 10 instead of getting 2 and 3 guys from every team? Does this feel like a bit of a quantity over quality? It's kind of an initial reaction with me being honest without bias, but there are upside in everyone. But with these type of players, what are your guys' thoughts? Should we have gotten more? Are you okay with these versions of maybe high floor guys, changing arsenal type guys? Can Gabrish become something, changing his arsenal, getting back to ground balls? You guys let me know in the comments.